Hey guys, welcome to bmonthly Live. Thanks for joining us. Good day, Bartlesville. I am Keith McPhail with my beautiful wife, Christy, as always. Welcome to bmonthly Live. We are premiering our April issue, and we are so excited about our Best of the Pets issue. And so, let's go ahead and premiere our cover photo. The winner this year is Beau Jack. Beau Jack is the winner. He is a 4-year-old Labrador, and just unbelievable beautiful. I mean, his eyes, out of the 13 judges that selected Beau Jack, we had 3 that came down to 2 votes, and Beau Jack won by 2 votes. So we appreciate, listen, this whole thing kind of blew up on us a little bit. We had our website where we're going to take the first 100 entries, and by the end of the day on that Friday, we were already full with 100 entries, but we didn't know that. So because we
had a little malfunction because of the there was too much overload on our website. So we kept telling people.
Yeah, people were blowing up our Facebook saying, I can't get my dog in there, it won't let me get in there. So I said, okay, just post it on our Facebook, and before long we had over 300 pets on our Facebook. And so I wanted to keep my word. We wanted to keep our word to everyone who put it out there on Facebook. Some of the dogs didn't get put in because of the rules that we have, but we have 246 pets in this issue. And
we have to say, everybody stepped the game up this year. I mean, you guys sent in the best pictures, and it made our job so much harder.
Yes.
But these pictures were amazing. They look, very professional, and some of them I think were professional. But we got Beau Jack once we decided, knew who the winner was, and then we took him out
4S Ranch,
outside of town, and he did a great job, and he was very photogenic, and you guys are going to meet him.
Yeah, you're going to meet both Beau Jack and you're going to meet Sprocket. Everyone remember Sprocket?
Not at the same time.
Not at the same time.
They're each in separate rooms right now, but they are here, and they're very well behaved.
Yeah, so we have a great show for you guys today. Not only do we have Beau Jack at the end of the show, but we have Sprocket, who was our Facebook People's Choice winner. He had over 340 votes. He just ran away with it, so it wasn't even close.
And I hear he has his own Facebook page.
And his own calendar.
Yes,
the owners brought his own calendar, so we'll show off his calendar.
He's famous, yes.
He's famous. He said they have, Sprocket has more Facebook likes than the parents do. So also too, we had this morning, this magazine has just opened up doors for us, and we've met so many great people because of this magazine, and we are so blessed. But we had the Lieutenant Governor up here at our office this morning, and we had a little breakfast with about 40 community leaders and business leaders here from Bartlesville, and what a great guy.
It was great to meet him and to hear his plans and things that he has in store for Oklahoma, and I think all the business leaders were really impressed by him, and we feel like we know him now.
We do know him now.
We can talk to him and tell him what we think, and so anyway, we're a fan.
Well, we did a pre-tape on Matt, Lieutenant Governor, and so that's going to be put in our edited version of the video here.
You'll see that
later
shortly.
on today.
Stay tuned.
So hey, listen, this magazine, 84 pages again this month. We've got some great stories as always. One of the things that our profile this Miss Sherry Ratcliffe. She's at the Delaware Indian facility out there. She runs all the kids program out there. What a great person she is, and all the things they're doing out there. It's so good.
Stop right there. So we're going to talk about this one real quick.
Well, I wrote a story called Hope, and it's something that happened to me when I was 15 years old, right before I moved to Oklahoma, right before I moved to Bartlesville, and it took me 3 pages to write, so be patient with me, but I think people will get inspired by this. I hope. My hope is always to inspire people and to move people and to know that we all can be better and that we all fail and we just got to get back up and keep moving forward. So
it was very brave for you to tell that story, and we're proud of you, and I'm sure that everybody else will be too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Another thing is, hey, our friend Rick Lloyd, Price Tower, right here.
Yes.
The things he's been doing here is awesome too.
Speaking of, okay, and I feel like we're rushing, but
we're not rushing.
We have a gift certificate for the Copper.
Yes.
How much have you guys heard about the Copper? A lot. With Chef Nook. So, trivia question.
Say it.
Oh, I forget it. No.
You got it.
No.
Okay, so he's got a plate up there, his red beans and rice with fried chicken on top of
Don't
it.
say that.
And so he named it. So if the first person who tells me
what's the name of it and why did he name it that?
Yes.
That's the question. You got to get them both right. And
$25 gift certificate to the restaurant.
You can get the alligator that is so good.
Let me tell you something.
Or the crab cakes.
We brag on Chef Nook more than they brag on themselves. Well, because the food up there is amazing. I mean, he did his new menu is incredible.
And it just came out this week.
Yes, so I'm telling you guys, you have to get up here to the Copper and eat. It's some of the best food in Bartlesville. We love what he's doing for this restaurant, and we just want to keep him here.
So call in, try to get the answer right. If not, we're taking the gift card.
We're taking it.
Anyway,
So whatever the red beans and rice, why he named it, and what is the name of it, first person will get that gift certificate. So a couple other things that we want to talk about in the April issue. We lost two very special people to us that we've worked with over the last 2 years. Mr. Lee Stone, who fought in World War II, passed away a little bit a month ago. And then our really good friend Lane Frazier, who is Bob Frazier's dad, Blaine Frazier, passed away a couple weeks ago. And boy, those two guys, I mean,
they don't make them like
that anymore. They're my hero. I mean, those guys, they fought in World War II. Blaine fought in the Battle of the Bulge. Are you kidding me? And then Lee, Mr. Stone fought with General Patton. So if you just think about that, it's just amazing. And those guys will always be in our prayers, and we really appreciate all that they did for us. Hey guys, today we're here with Lieutenant Governor Matt Pinnell, who came up from Tulsa. Thank you for coming here. We appreciate you. He's here today to do the ribbon cutting for the, what's it called again? The Tower Center Unity Square.
Yes. At Price Tower. We're going to do the ribbon cutting. It's going to be great. 11:30, and we're saying the rain's going to stop.
That's right. It's going to stop.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
So Matt, you're our new Lieutenant Governor.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of tell us...
Well, first let's tell what we did. Well, because he came up here and we just had a party. Kind of.
It really was a party.
It was a party.
Yeah.
It was a party.
Everybody, we thought we'll invite a few people, and not everybody to be able to come, and everybody came and then some, and it was great. And we had Chick-fil-A.
We did have Chick-fil-A.
So if there's any,
Well, we're excited because we're trying to we love Bartlesville and obviously the surrounding areas, so we want to get more word out of Bartlesville, and you're real big on tourism.
Yeah.
Real big on tourism.
Yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit about what your goals are and what your kind of platforms are.
Yeah, so when I was kind of researching what the Lieutenant Governor did, a novel concept, I know that I would kind of figure out what the Lieutenant Governor's job actually was. And I've discovered that a big portfolio piece of the Lieutenant Governor is tourism. I mean, tourism, it's the third largest industry in our state.
Nice.
It's a really big deal if you had a statewide elected official that actually was promoting it.
Right.
And so you're going to have
never
that.
had.
Which we really don't. We haven't had. And so the governor said, hey, you believe in tourism, you're passionate about tourism, so we're going to double down on this, and we're going to name you Secretary of Tourism and Branding. So it's my job to promote everything that we have across the state. We're in the most famous building in the state of Oklahoma. It really is, the Price Tower.
Yes.
And so we're going to do that over the next 4 years to make sure that we do a much better job of letting Oklahomans know. And hopefully 8 years, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and you... When the governor and lieutenant governor, you guys didn't run together necessarily because that's not the way Oklahoma does it, but you guys are a team. I mean, you guys have teamed up together to really support Oklahoma, rebrand it, tourism, all those things.
Yep. It's a big difference. I mean, you have a governor and lieutenant governor, they're going to be working together in a much more collaborative way. And when I talk about tourism and branding, you're going to see a whole new a whole new campaign, a whole new way of doing business in
New
Oklahoma.
license plates.
New license plate. It's coming. I promise. New license plate.
Oklahoma is okay.
It's coming.
It's not okay.
It's
Oklahoma
not.
is awesome.
That's
That's
right.
what I want to say.
That's right. Yeah.
So, well, we love Bartlesville, and we love what's going on in Pawhuska, what's going on in the area, even Tulsa with the new what's it called? The gathering place. The gathering place.
That was the gathering place. Yeah.
The gathering place. So there's so much going on. I think the green space, which we want to call it Monthly Green, by the way, but we won't for now. But the new green space we're going to have here is really going to open up, because I think businesses want that for their employees to have all this different things that their employees can do.
I think employers demand it, and employees demand that quality of life. The museums, the green space. You mentioned the gathering place in Tulsa. I mean, that is that is going to help us attract talent to the Tulsa area. And what's helping Tulsa is going to help Bartlesville.
It will.
I mean, if you're less than an hour away, that's an hour commute. That's not a 2-hour commute.
No.
Dallas and Houston doesn't really understand that.
No.
And so we've got to do a better job of all the momentum that we do see in Tulsa right now, that Bartlesville can feel that too. I've said Bartlesville, Pawhuska, Ponca City play. Those three cities. There needs to be a marketing plan inside the tourism department to really market a 1, 2, 3 day trip with those towns. That's what people are looking for today. They're looking to turn off, a phone for 3 days and find a cute boutique hotel somewhere, Main Street, USA, and we have that across 77 counties. But for sure in Bartlesville, Ponca, and Pawhuska, for sure. But we got to do a better job at the state level of promoting
that, because I don't think your budget's probably very much.
It's not. It's not. We probably invest outside of Kansas. Thank goodness for Kansas. But outside of Kansas, we invest less in tourism advertising than any other state regionally.
Really?
In any other state, where it just pales in comparison to what most other states are promoting. Arkansas is all over tourism.
Yes.
They do a really good job, and they're taking our minivans, Oklahoma minivans, every weekend, crossing over that invisible line and spending money in Arkansas. And as sales tax dependent as we are as a state, probably the most sales tax dependent state in the country, we got to go after the easy dollars, and the easy dollars are tourism dollars, and that's going to help our communities.
Well, we also have like Willow Rock. I mean, you got Willow Rock right over here.
We have so many. Yeah, we are we love to brag about Bartlesville. Of course, we're
Look
from
at
here.
this. I mean, look at this city that
Our
we're in.
parents, my great-grandparents, so been here a long time. But I mean, we've got such a short jaunt, like you said, over to Pawhuska. Everybody that when we get our magazine out, we try to incorporate even Dewey. I mean, there's places that people need to come and they need to see what we have going on, and so we'll help you.
Good.
However
Yes.
you need
Good.
help, you just know that you could know where to find us.
Yep. Yes, I do.
Tall building. You can't
Well,
miss.
and doing what we did this morning with just meeting with all these community leaders,
Yes.
that is where it starts.
Yes.
Is making sure that, listen, you know what my vision is, and we need communities to help carry that vision out, particularly those certainly that care about economic development and tourism.
Now let's talk about your family. You have a beautiful wife and your 4 kids?
4 kiddos.
And their ages are
13 down to 3.
13 to 3.
And Jinx Public School kids.
Nice.
And we love the Jinx Public School District. We're kind of in the South Tulsa area. And we run a small business. My wife is the inventor of the Binksy Baby shopping cart hammock.
Nice.
So the little hammocks that clip into shopping carts
Yes.
for babies that can't sit up yet.
Yes.
My wife invented that. And so we'll ship to all 50 states this year, 30 or 40 countries. We've got 2 or 3 new products that we're going to be launching by the end of the year.
That's so cool.
So we're in the baby product manufacturing business.
You are.
And we know the highs and lows of running a business and
Yes.
starting a business. And,
Yes, we do
and
too.
so we talk a lot about that on the
And you're for small businesses. I mean,
that's really my lane inside the Department of Commerce is small business growth. I want big businesses too, but
Sure.
my focus is making sure existing businesses in Oklahoma are happy and can grow,
Right.
and helping make sure that our young talent stays here.
Yep.
You know, our entrepreneurs that we have at one of our great career tech facilities or our higher education or high school kids know where they can tap in to get resources, angel investment dollars, so that they stay here and they don't go to Denver or Dallas
Yes.
or Houston.
Right.
And that's where a lot of them are going right now.
because Bartlesville, we have Tri-County Tech here, which is one of the best tech schools in the nation.
It
It
is.
just won the big award.
It did.
Yes, yeah.
And it's amazing out there what they're doing with Lyndall Fields and what he's doing out there.
Lyndall's a rock star.
He is a rock
Yeah,
star.
you heard that, Lyndall. Pay me later.
Yes,
Pay me
that's
later.
right.
And so, So you're going to stay in Tulsa. You're not going to go back. You're going to go back and forth to Oklahoma City, but you're going to live in Tulsa.
Yeah, going to stay in Northeast Oklahoma.
Good.
First time in state history we've had a lieutenant governor from Northeast Oklahoma.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And you're the 17th.
17th,
Yeah.
yes. So we had a few lieutenant governors stick around a long time before
Right.
there were term limits. So yeah, 17th lieutenant governor in Oklahoma, the first from Northeast Oklahoma.
Wow, that's so neat. That's
Yeah.
so neat. Well, anything else you want to?
No, we're just so excited you're
Yeah.
here. And we had some cream of the crop in there this morning. And we're
Impressive group.
Yeah, it was great. And I know you probably didn't get everybody's name, but, we can do it again.
Yeah, we'll have you
Just
back
let us
up.
know.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll have you back
Anytime.
up, and once this thing gets completed out here, maybe you can come back up.
And you've got to eat at the Copper
Okay.
when you come here.
I'll eat at the
I mean,
Copper.
it's great. It's
It is,
really,
yeah.
really great.
Bring your
And,
wife up here,
yeah.
and we'll
Sure.
take you guys out to there.
Done.
Have a seat.
Oh, he's going to want to get up here on the couch. Okay, Sprocket. Now, Sprocket, I need to get my magazine real quick.
Yes, and Sprocket, we've got Debbie and Tony with us here, and they are the proud owners of Sprocket. And I'm so glad you're here because we could not have done this.
Yeah, we couldn't handle Sprocket. Sprocket,
He is so
calm
excited.
down. He's so excited. Well, who wouldn't be excited to have a full-page picture in the magazine, Sprocket?
Okay, and we talked a little bit earlier about, though, you guys said he has his own Facebook page
He
now.
does, he does.
And that happened, and you said he was,
There's his picture. He's a big, famous picture. So,
Now, but you said, what did you say? Something about the...
One of his followers, his friends we call them, we don't call
Yes.
them followers,
Yes.
says that he is a internet therapy dog. Because
Internet
he
therapy.
brings so much joy
Oh.
to people when they open up the pages and see his smiles and
Yes, he's
his
just...
decorative. We dress him up.
you do dress him up. The
He wore
sunglasses did it for
sunglasses, he
me.
did the scarf, he did everything. That was so
Well,
cute.
he took off. I mean, the votes started coming in on Facebook, and
Just-
before the day's over, he
We're
took
like,
the lead and never looked
Wow,
back.
yeah, that was
And,
crazy.
it was crazy. Now, also, you guys gave us his own calendar.
Yes.
So he's got his own calendar.
Yes.
Sprocket, I don't have my own calendar. Okay, I got a magazine, but I don't have a calendar yet, Sprocket. Now, how old is Sprocket?
He will be 3 in July.
And he is a full-blood pit bull?
No, we don't know.
We don't know? Where'd you pick him? Where'd you get
That's
him?
Dad's story.
I've been looking.
And we went to school together.
Yeah, we raised this breed of dog for 23 years now.
Yeah,
And we lost the last of our family.
Yeah.
We lost the last of our dogs, and I wasn't going to get another one. But our son was only 6 years old. And I thought, no, he was 7 years old. I thought, well, I'll start looking because he's wanting a dog.
yeah.
Started looking, and I couldn't find anybody that had anything. And then finally, a lady got a hold of me, and she says, I got some pups. And I'm like, great. It was out by Gila Lake. I said, great. I'd like to look, see, what you've got, because I'm serious about getting one for the family. Make a family pet
Yes.
inside, the whole. And she got back a hold of me a couple weeks later, and she said, oh, all the puppies are gone. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh no, please keep your eyes open.
Right.
Maybe you'll come across somebody. And she got back a hold of me and she said, my daughter's decided that the pick of the litter, she's not going to have enough time to raise him.
So we got him.
And
So it was meant to be.
Yes.
that's
It was
how-
meant
It was.
And he was actually born 4 days after our last one passed away. So it was like,
Oh, wow. We call
he's a
those
gift.
God winks.
Yes,
Yes.
We call those
yes.
God winks.
He was our gift because the house was way too quiet without.
Well, look, I know a lot of people use dogs as therapy, and they're so good for therapy and for all the things that dogs do. We talk a lot about canines in here with the police department too. They're going to have 5 now.
That's awesome.
Which it is awesome. And so now,
I have to ask, how'd you pick the name Sprocket? Was that just...
I'm a mechanic by trade, and
Hey,
we'd had them all in a killer and a princess and a sissy
And
and
our son has a stuffed giraffe called Ratchet.
oh,
Ratchet.
So what goes better with a Ratchet than a Sprocket?
Oh,
There you
So
go. Yeah.
well, I don't know how either one of those things work, but I'm guessing they go together.
Well, he was a Facebook star
Yes.
over our Facebook, and he loaded it up, and he's the winner this year. So
Awesome.
we really appreciate you guys coming up and sharing Sprocket with us. And
I'm glad you had us. This is
we'll get in touch with you next year. We'll do a little update on
Yeah.
Sprocket
Cool.
Yes.
for the next
Awesome.
year. And Sprocket, thanks for coming, bud. We
Sounds
appreciate
safe.
you.
Sounds
You
safe.
shake?
Yep.
Shake?
Sounds
All right.
safe.
Okay, guys. Here is our cover winner, Mr. Beau Jack, as you can see right here.
Oh, no.
he kind of, out of the 13 judges, he won by 2 votes. Beau Jack, you won. Now you lost it. I have to get you a baseball now.
Oh boy.
So,
I don't want that ball. He's like, how do I get it?
Beau Jack. Oh, get the ball. Get the ball. Come on. Bring it over here.
Good boy.
Good boy, Beau Jack. Good boy. Now, so Beau Jack is 4 years old.
Yes.
And his dad is Parker Conway, who
Yes,
couldn't be
it
here
is.
today, but Grandma came.
Yes.
Yes, Grandma thinks.
She's like any good grandma would. She does the hard work.
And they don't listen when they have grandma.
That's
just
right.
like any kids do.
That's a, oh, look at that.
Good job.
See, he's like,
Good
I want
boy.
it.
Well, look, when we were out there shooting the cover out there at the 4S Ranch, this was the best dog I've ever seen.
And this is how he was. He's like, I'll sit here, but I really want that.
I could hold that. I held this ball for 5 minutes, and this is what he did. He
Yes.
never moved.
He
And
was
once I threw it in the water, it was like,
Yes.
and I love it. I mean, his eyes are so beautiful. So, tell us a story about Beau Jack. Kind of tell us a little bit about Beau Jack. How you came about Beau Jack and how Parker
Well-
came about it.
Parker's a duck hunter and likes to hunt, and he'd been wanting a lab. And we were just kind of looking around, and I happened to see on Facebook Classifieds that they had these lab puppies. And
Beau
they
Jack.
Beau Jack.
good close up.
So, and for a $50 rehoming fee, we went, and Parker looked at every single one of the dogs, and this was the one he picked, and this is his constant companion. This is his life. This is his
Oh.
dog. And he hunts. Don't you? Yes, you retrieve
And
the
he
ducks.
swims very
And
well.
he swims.
Oh, I could have threw his water toy out in the water for 4 hours straight, and he would have got it every time.
Yes, every
I
time.
mean,
He loves it.
unbelievable. He is a beautiful, beautiful dog, and we couldn't be more happy that he took the cover. I think it's probably one of the best covers that we've done over the last couple of years, and I think all the duck hunters and all the hunters out there are going to be jealous, and they're going to want this magazine cover too. So, what else we want to talk about with Beau Jack?
I think that's it. I think we don't want to push him too hard. He's doing good. He's being a good boy.
Look at that. It's
Yes,
so beautiful.
just beautiful.
Well, look, we really appreciate getting to know you.
Yes.
And appreciate you
Yes.
bringing Beau Jack up. And we're blessed. Beau Jack, Bob, come here, buddy. We're about to end the show. Come over here. Look, we appreciate you guys joining us today. We are blessed. And you guys, the magazines will be out later today after 5 o'clock. And go out and get your copies. You guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you later.
Thank you.